Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hope you all had a good day. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I want to try to keep it down a little bit. Regardless of what I like, my voice tends to carry. More not so karmic. Hope everybody's doing well. We're gonna look into the angelic activations. And Lightworker's Oracle. Can you guys hear me okay? So the two cards that got caught in the box, Supernatural and Rebirth. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Goosebumps. Great Spirit, guides, guards, protectors, angels, ancestors, divine light. Please protect me during this channeling, during this reading. Keep it on the more light side of things. I'm gonna pretty well stick to the oracles tonight. So we are going through a metamorphosis. So if you feel that your energy is changing, or you've been having really weird dreams, or you've been feeling overtired, that's part of the whole deal with the ascension. It's normal. Just try to breathe your way through it. From a caterpillar to a butterfly. It's not usually the easiest thing to do for the metamorphosis. However, it's worth it. And butterfly rebirth, you can rejuvenate yourself. So open to the rewards of change. You have brilliance to share with the world. Every part of your journey. And dragon, supernatural. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. What I'm getting from these two cards particularly is that the wisdom that you seek has always been within you. And to bring about peace within this metamorphosis is crucial. Because there are going to be energies that are not going to like the way that you change, the way that you elevate. Because it kind of gives them a feeling like they're being left behind. Had done the work, they could be moving right along with you. But because they chose different, that's their choice. You can only help those that help themselves. To rise with dignity is to rise with action rather than a reaction. So it's very crucial that throughout this chain and this metamorphosis, that you don't allow other people to get you to react into something that you don't want for yourself. It's about taking control of your energy, guarding your energy. It is also about calling on your soul's essence that's within you. Any metamorphosis, any changes, any energetic frequency that you find yourself being subjected to is either a test or a lesson or a blessing. And it's also a lesson to recognize which is which. Throughout this metamorphosis and this change and this rebirth, it brings about wisdom. And it's about accepting who you are and who you have always meant to be. Accept yourself and your colorful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. So let your community nourish, protect you, and ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. So throughout this time, you're going to meet new people that are going to be in alignment with you. Okay? And it is a test and a lesson as to recognize who these people are. And it's a recognition and it's a confirmation of your intuition. And with this caterpillar to a butterfly, it brings wisdom. However, don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. So look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. The revealer of truth. Celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you, and your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. I'll be reading from the Angelic Activations book tonight. Tonight isn't going to be as long as I usually do it. Angels, can we bring about a message of what we need to know right now for my collectors? With great love, and perfect trust. Thank you for your guidance and protection and healing. Please note, if you are new here, please check the description box. If you'd like a personal reading, you can do so through the Hipsy link, or become a member and use patience. There's going to be a lot more mini messages and member messages coming out in the coming weeks. So thank you so much for your ongoing support, members. It's going to be worth it. Angels, what's the next messages that we need to know about right now? Okay, Metatron's in the house tonight. You have a divine calling. Okay. Tell me when to stop, Spirit. Okay. Move with grace. Give a gift of your presence and create your own story. Along with Metatron, you have a divine calling. Metatron, the throne next to God, is said to be one of the youngest of the archangels, alongside his twin brother, Sandalphon. Kabbalistic texts support the idea that he once lived on earth as Enoch, who was a prophet and a great-grandfather of Noah. As an angel, man is guiding this age. This powerful archangel governs the sacred sciences, help understand the interconnectedness of all things, and is supporting us enter an age of awareness and growth. Any challenges that are rising up for you at this time are not created by God, but situations that have developed based on the choice actions that you've had taken. Often when things get difficult, it's easy to abandon the divine and your angels, but right now you are being encouraged to let them draw closer. Lean into the arms of your guides. They are there to help you heal your life, and eventually you will share with others how they can do the same. Activation. I'm ready to fulfill the call of my soul. Hope. Move with grace. Hope is a part of a holy trinity of divine feminine angels, alongside faith and charity. As the divine counterpart of Gabriel, she is dedicated to healing, growth, and emergence, to helping us recover any lost aspects of ourselves and restore our faith in who we are and what we can do. She reminds us that as children of God, we are loved beyond measure, and we haven't been forgotten, and love isn't something we have to long for. It's our inheritance. Your life isn't a race. It's an opportunity to embody the love that you are. With constant effort and trust, you will find yourself overwhelmed and tired. Don't burn yourself out. When you are forceful, you use up too much energy, and that may hinder your progress at this time. If you're in a different situation, don't feel that you have to prove yourself, your talents, or your worth. Stand strong and poised. One step at a time, you will make your way on this incredible journey, learning and growing along the way. I trust in the ease and flow of life. The Shekinah, give the gift of your presence. The Shekinah is a female aspect of the God particle or creation energy. She has had many names and faces throughout the ages, such as Sophia in the Gnostic Gospels and Shakti in the Hindu and yogic traditions. She is more of an essence than a being, but has the ability to show herself in ways that we will understand. She is a powerful, life-bringing spiritual force who can help restore balance in the patriarchal systems of the world. Her presence is responsible for spiritual awakenings and is what inspires light workers to contribute to healing the world. Angels are encouraging you to be more present right now. Maybe there's a lot on your mind. Maybe you feel that there's not enough time in the day, and maybe you find yourself overwhelmed by what you need to achieve. But none of what you are working towards will be meaningful without your connection to those you love. Take the time to enjoy your personal relationships and beautiful things that make up your world. By seeing where you are and rejoicing in that, you will find your gratitude and appreciation propelling you forward. I awaken the blessings of the present moment. The Cherubim. Create your own story. Cherubim means fullness of knowledge, and these angelic beings are God's record keepers. They are closely connected to the Akashic records, a chronicle of every event that ever happened in the cosmos, with their name often shortened to cherubs. The cherubim have appeared through the ages as childlike angels because they have a lightness, innocence, and wonder of a curious child. They are said to direct the divine will of the universe, and they have been documented changing their faces from of humans to that of animals, and are often depicted with 4 wings. Angels are here now to give you a choice. Are you going to follow the routine and karmic path of your family system, or are you going to create your own? And what are you here for? This is a crucial point on your path, and if you wish, the universe will help you release the stories of your own past and move beyond the limiting factors of your lineage. This isn't about erasing your family's heritage. It's about upgrading yourself so that way you can create a more fulfilling story for the generations to come. And I do believe I've been blessed by them in many more ways than one. I recognize my ability to direct the experience of my life. So those are some pretty good cards so far. I like it. Okay. Spirit of the light workers, please give us a beautiful message for this evening. And thank you, Max, for all your hard work in the chat. Welcome in, everyone. Let me know when to stop, Spirit. One more. Okay. Okay. Seriously? I literally put a card back in the deck because I didn't want to work with it, and it came right back out at me. So I'm like, okay, fine. I'm going to take it as my new fucker and find out card. The Dark Angel. It's about recognizing the darker part of you and allowing them and embracing them. Anyhow, I don't want to embrace my dark side. I want to keep it locked up. I don't know about you. So the numbers 31, 30, and 38 could very well be of significance to you. Oh, wow. Okay. Literally just went for a scroll and I stopped it on the right one. I thought that was pretty remarkable. Alchemical mutation. So your spiritual growth is changing your mind, body, and soul. It is very real, and it is helping you fulfill all aspects of your divine destiny. It is awakening spiritual talents and attracting in new energies. This process will bring tremendous joy and satisfaction. And here we go again. Please, Spirit, I do not need a verification or a confirmation in a yawn. That's not how I want to do things here. Okay? So I rebuke it. I get it. It's a confirmation. Fine. If it's anything else, I rebuke it and I throw it out, throw it back to sender. They're trying to make me tired, put them in a coma. I don't care. Keep them out of my reading. Keep them out of my energy. That's all I ask. The body changes as light enters. Alchemy is catalyst and transformation happens. Sometimes the appearance of the changes. There will be change in how the body feels, responds, acts, and creates. Radiance increases, lightness of the being increases, and if you have clairvoyant vision, you will see the increase in light as though the person is actually lit up from within. They actually are. Spiritual abilities become grounded in the body, and the person can channel healing energy just as naturally as they would set the dinner table. The spirit becomes a living reality in the body, and the world is experienced as an extension of the divine light. This alchemy is an empowering gift of love. Symptoms of this process can at times be challenging. They may include headaches and other aches and pains, flu-like symptoms, and inexplicable and nearly overwhelming fatigue that lasts for days, and then suddenly vanishes, along with a surge of energy. We may also experience pain in the ears, increased sensitivity to light or sound, hormonal imbalance, and hot flushes, excessive sexual energy, mental obsessions or mood swings, and aggression and unintentionally harsh reaction to people. If you have been experiencing any of the above and wondering if there are other unusual have been experiencing any of the above and wondering if these or other unusual symptoms could be a direct result of increased spiritual energy affecting the body, then the answer is that this is very likely. Encouraged to source whatever professional health support that you need to take care of your body, and also consider using the following simple practices to ease the side effects of divine alchemy taking place within you. These simple practices including getting regular rest, additional sleep, is a powerful way for the body and mind to heal and repair, integrate and reorganize. Allow time for physical exercise would help release excess energy, especially if you tend to feel mentally congested. Take some time away from meditation, spiritual studies, or discussions, and energy work. Instead, simply just be in nature or rest. If you work with colors, then take a break for a short time, only working with very soft, subdued white or colorless light. If you have a tendency to push yourself with spiritual work, learning to take time off on regular occasions will help you recover more quickly and suffer less. Finally, working with cooling energy, not cold, but refreshing, as a way to discharge excess heat can be extremely beneficial to the body and mind. You can do this by sitting in the shade or in a room that feels cool and relaxing, or even by cooling your hands before an air conditioner or fan, and then using your fingertips to transfer cool and healing energy to the lightly touching your chest and back of neck and back of your head, ears, and forehead. Your invocation for this card. I call upon the beings that love me unconditionally and ask for divine grace, protection, information, assistance, intervention, and healing in all ways now. As I change alchemically, may my body and mind be supported and recover with divine assistance. I celebrate the alchemy that the light creates and the likeness and kindness I allow for it to unfold in my body, mind, and soul, according to the guiding hand of divine love. May all those on the path of love and light be assisted to walk their path with as much joy and as little suffering as possible. Through our own free will and divine grace, so be it. No, I did not get a haircut. It's just tied back. So the second card is the Dark Angel. Dark Angel comes to you with the radical truth. Divine love is always there for you, without exception. Love will never forget you, and it will never stop caring for you, even when it seems most unlikely. In fact, especially then, the divine is reaching for you and nurturing you. Even wounds are ways that we can discover love and divine grace through the healing process. The divine is always helping you remember who you are and find your true joy. When the dark angel appears, you are being given a gift of light, even if it may seem to be a hidden blessing. A dark mystery is one that helps us learn that even if things don't seem to be working out according to timing or the methods that we believe necessary, the light and love of spirit are unfailing. If a door is closed in your face, it is the wrong door for you. Divine love will ensure that the right door opens up at the right time. When you encounter darkness, how you respond can make you either the dark or the light victorious. You can choose doubt and fear, or you can choose the darkness to serve the light by choosing trust and faith. You are spiritually advanced enough to trust unconditionally. That is the trust that burns bright, not only when things appear good, but even when your mind thinks things seem to be heading in the wrong direction. Does unconditional trust mean that you give up if things get tough, assuming it is not meant to be? Of course not. Relying on unconditional trust, the understanding, the dark mystery, you are willing to go through periods of not knowing. You are willing to continue on your path, even when you are not seeing immediate results, because in your heart, you know it's right. This type of is powerful enough to release any separation between you and the universe. You know that the universe guides you into challenging territory you shall benefit. Grow in divine power and become the amazing being that you're destined to be. I can attest to this. Praying to the beautiful dark angel and writing, drawing, dancing your feelings or dialogue with images. You can work through the pain of a challenging time and grow in wisdom. What matters is that you honestly express the depth of your suffering. Then when you are ready, acknowledge that the experience has helped you grow. As we realize we have grown through the experience, turning what was once a source of pain into spiritual light, basically the epitome of my channel. We masterfully transform our deepest pain into our greatest growth and spiritual accomplishment. We become true spiritual alchemists, releasing light from the darkness. 3. As you learn to put more faith in love than in fear, your trust becomes increasingly unconditional, and you find that the light even through the dark. In this way, you become initiated in the mystery of the dark angel. Then you can show others that this is possible. You can help heal others from victim consciousness and show them that inner peace is possible. And even when they are facing the unpredictable twists and turns of life, if you have been going through a difficult time or struggling to heal an issue, the dark angel promises that even through the depths of despair, you shall find the light. In your own time, you will rise again into trust, restore faith and hope, and all will be well. Your invocation for this card, as I get full body goosebumps. I call upon the wisdom of conditional love, that I may be empowered to see the true light within everything and everyone, including that which holds an outward appearance of darkness. I honor the truth that darkness serves a purpose, and I treat it always as an opportunity to strengthen the light. I call upon the light of the divine love to ignite the light of my own heart, strengthening it each day. Through divine grace, I am always held in the light. May divine grace shine through me and into the hearts and minds of all beings upon the earth. So be it. And then we have earth healing. This guy in the back looks a little freaky. You are making a real contribution to the planet through your spiritual journey. Remember this and believe that your needs will be generously met by the earth and the universe. What you are doing matters, and you will be supported. The earth recognizes you. She sees you as a conduit through that which she is fed higher frequencies of light, love, and divine presence. This assists her on the journey of her own evolution. Earth is an exceptionally beautiful and powerful divine being in her own right, and yet, like every other being, benefits from the assistance of higher frequencies, which offer a loving hand to help raise her vibration and continue her evolution. You are here to have your spiritual life journey in a human body. Part of that process will involve sharing your light with the earth itself. This may see you take on a role of a healer, a guide, a mentor, or teacher to others on this path. And it may see you doing work with the natural world, with various earth-centered causes, such as conservation and animal welfare, organic or biodynamic farming, and ethical food production. It may involve an active prayer life that is ongoing your day, praying for assistance, compassion, clearing, and blessing when you see an accident on the road, an animal or a person who seems to be suffering, or an item on the news that you know needs light and healing. From the most obvious gestures to the most subtle, the oracle tells you that you are powerful enough to make a meaningful contribution to the qualities and consciousness upon Earth asks you to do your work with quiet confidence and dedication. She gives thanks for all that you have done and acknowledge her love for you. She will support you in your work by providing material means for you. While you are here on this planet, these include financial support, housing, food, and human and animal relationships. It will also provide guidance for your progress, opportunities to grow, and expand your field of influence, education, and training opportunities. The means to take advantage of them, and the chance to apply what you've learned in a real-world context. You devote yourself to your task of earth healing, the more the earth will support you in fulfilling your inspired goals. If you have been wondering if the spiritual work you are doing is making a contribution, take this oracle as validation that it is. What you are doing matters. And yes, you are going to expand and grow in the work that you are doing and the impact that you have in the world. Because you are capable of that. but you are already helping in ways that you may not realize, but that the earth and the spiritual worlds do. You have loved the earth enough to take human form and do your work here. She knows it, and she will reward you richly for it. So keep working, shining, growing, dear one. Your presence here is so needed and very much honored. Your invocation for this card. Through unconditional love, I am empowered to live my divine destiny. I trust in my gifts and talents, and I know that all I need for divine success shall be provided for me. I now choose of my own free will to release any block, consciously or unconsciously, held around trusting the earth to provide me with all that is needed to fulfill my divine life purpose. I'm so grateful to receive all that I need and more. I feel much joy within me about my life and what I am capable of. I have attained so far and how much I can offer to the earth. I live from my heart with absolute trust, and may all beings know their genuine worth and have confidence to express their grace. Through our own free will, so be it. Such a beautiful card. I've been instructed to pick one more. I'm going to pick it from the middle without looking. Second ray of wisdom. Number 2. Bring it all back to the beginning. The second ray of wisdom. It is a consciousness of love wisdom, straight from the heart of the universe. It amplifies the magnetic power of attraction, empowering you to pull into your life all that is needed for your life's work. It brings the opportunity to heal, restore, and understand through the power of love. Pardon me. And the light of the ancient wisdom. The spiritual master known as Buddha is with you now to help you fully receive and integrate the blessings of this ray of light from the universe. The second ray of wisdom is the energy of the open and loving heart of the universe. It is inclusive, drawing all things towards it with an invisible magnetism. It is gifted at this time to help you attract into your life the people, opportunities, and teachings that will help you succeed in your life mission. This ray will help you focus your consciousness in your heart. It will bring to consciousness any unresolved matters of the heart for healing. This includes not only issues of relationship, also any issues around trusting your heart to lead you. This ray will also help heal your heart in a loving and a nurturing way. The challenge with this ray, given that it is so magnetic and attractive, is learning to discern and to say no when you need to. I'm a fisherman who casts a very wide net and catches most of the ocean in it. Not everything is useful or even desired by the fisherman. So while some things are grateful, accepted by the fisherman, other things are best returned to the ocean where they belong. Being able to trust in the future abundance is important. You will not need to hold on to every opportunity, person, or situation out of fear of loss or lack. Instead, you are learning to live in true abundance and flow. Practice feeling comfortable in letting go, as well as receiving. And trust that the universe has all that you want and need in unlimited supply. The universe will truly provide for you, dear child of light. This is a very different way of thinking to how most humans are conditioned from an early age. It's never too late to change one's mind and open one's heart to a more loving, abundant, and enjoyable way to live. When the Buddha comes into your world, he brings the gift of wisdom that includes openness to all that is without judgment. This might be a struggle that will eventually be revealed as a blessing in disguise. And it might be the challenge that causes you to grow in the readiness for the next phase of your divine life mission. Finally, as the second ray of wisdom relates particularly to teachers and education, you are encouraged to trust that you have a message to share that is helpful and educational for others. Whether your involvement in education and teaching is formal or less obvious, you are encouraged to honor the energy of the teacher in your life. In some way, your sole purpose likely involves helping others to learn through wisdom and love. Your invocation for this card: I now accept of my own free will the blessing and the grace of the second ray of wisdom in my life. Through unconditional love and divine mercy, I'm my heart with joy to the magnetics and creative field of attraction. I gratefully open to the abundance in all ways and trust, wisdom, and serenity. The universe provides all that I want and need: grace, love, and perfect timing. Thank you, universe. I call upon the loving assistance of the genuine ascended master, known as the Buddha, in all aspects of this process, so that all beings can receive the loving benefit of this spiritual gift, according to divine compassion, through divine grace. So be it. So, very, very beautiful. I like it. Let's see what the dragons have to say. That doesn't surprise me one bit. We've got Sunshine Yellow Dragon. Helps you to animals. So serve animals, heal, respect, and understand them. Oh, look at the dragon with little Bambi. So cute. Emerald Dragon brings in cosmic abundance. Good fortune is coming, so let your thoughts support your divine perfection. Align with your fifth dimensional blueprint. Archangel Gabriel's Dragon brings purification. Self-discipline will speed ascension and bring joy. You can carry Archangel Gabriel's diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. A fire and water dragon. Enables your life to flow with loving force. Prepare for change and to move forward quickly. Expect the unexpected and have fun. Golden Orange Dragon. Expand your light for ascension. Be a peaceful warrior. Help those in need. And remember your magnificence. Kuan Yin's Pink Dragon. Brings firm love that resets your karmic balance. See all your cords dissolved by transient love and your freedom, and look for the divine all around you. So things are in the process of transforming for all of us. And I don't know about you, but I'm excited for it. Very much so. Let's take a look at what the Sacred Feminine has to say tonight. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you much for joining us. Sacred Feminine, what's the beautiful message that you have for my collective tonight? Thank you for your blessings of wisdom, compassion, love, and healing. Wow. 2 more? The feeling right away, people are going to be awestruck. Whoa. People are going to be put in their place. Wow. The energy I'm getting off of this. Wild. That's all I gotta say. So the first card we have out is Sacred Sexuality. You're about to meet someone It's going to change the way you look at love. That's just in a nutshell there. Sexual energy is perhaps the strongest motivating force that we humans possess. This energy is also one of the most misunderstood and misused energies. Sexual energy, when honored and combined with love, takes on a sacred form and becomes an extraordinary power. This form of sexual energy is the greatest creative force on the planet. Great achievements in all areas of life are possible when we learn to control and direct our sexual energy towards a particular endeavor. Sacred sexuality is a spiritual merging of two souls. This merger may be physical and spiritual, or it can be purely spiritual one. Both are equally valid and powerful. Sacred sexuality is also a communion with the divine. Reflected through one another, you come face to face with the God, Goddess of all creation. God, Goddess of all there is. It is through such a union that you soon experience a most profound sense of love and bliss. This experience will have a profound effect on your life, so honor it, for it is truly sacred, and thank the universe for this blessing. Also have the Miracles card. Your determination, commitment, and perseverance is about to pay off, and all that you've worked towards will soon manifest. It will soon be time to celebrate your achievements. However, you are cautioned not to get too elated. Thank the universe for all that you achieve and keep focused. Do not lose sight of your original purpose or intentions. Keep in mind that all you do should not only serve you, but also those around you. In doing this, the universe will continue to guide you and offer its assistance. So visualize your work and influence reaching larger numbers of people, and imagine this happening with ease, and only in ways that make you feel comfortable. It takes no more effort to think big than to think small, and remember that a miracle is always possible, no matter what situation that you find yourself in. And we also have the Ascension card. Oh, I wanted to show these ones. I can't really show sacred sexuality, just in case we have little ones want. And there's the Ascension card. Trying to gain a higher spiritual state of awareness may feel like a long and slow process. Yet remember that a part of you exists always in a higher spiritual state. Higher consciousness is knowing and wisdom far beyond words or explanation. It is your true nature, the eternal light of your soul. There is no point trying to reach it, just as there is no point in trying to escape your physical reality. To ascend spiritually is to accept and love your physical reality. Higher consciousness means being fully present in each moment. So stop trying to reach it, and you may just realize that you're all there. So the reason why I said that somebody's going to be put in their place is because we have perception and confusion. Beware. Someone we're attracted to has a tendency to use others to fill their own void. To some extent, this is true of most relationships. However, in this particular case, the void wanting to be filled is insatiable. Nothing you say or do will ever be enough, so tread carefully. Don't allow yourself to be drawn into other people's problems. All is not the way that it is presented. So use your intuition and trust your natural instincts. And in light of its problems, a valuable lesson will be derived from this relationship as you realize that we are each responsible for our own well-being. Taking on another's emotional baggage is of no help to anyone, so remain emotionally detached and use your sixth sense. And then we have confusion. Thoughts regarding a major decision are causing you to feel confused. You may be feeling as if you don't know which way to turn at the moment. You feel unable to choose between that which you truly would love to do and that which you think you must. And at the heart of this issue lies a deep-seated sense of obligation to others. You are afraid that you might disappoint or hurt another by choosing what you love. The best course of action for you at this time is to take a few steps back. And don't put extra pressure on yourself by thinking that you must decide right now. Give yourself time. If possible, take a short break away from it all and bring some peace and quiet into your life. And over the coming days, things will be clearer. Your primary obligation is to honor what you truly feel in your heart, and others will understand in time. And I'm going to finish it off with the divine order. You may be inadvertently sinking into a depression because you believe the world around you is in disarray. With all of its suffering, destruction, and war, the world can seem like a woeful place. Yet, as the saying goes, there is a time and a purpose for everything under heaven. Everything serves a purpose and has a reason for being, otherwise that thing would not exist. Life is like a divine tapestry. Each thread is vital to the overall picture. However, being a divine tapestry, overall design only begins to make sense when viewed from a higher perspective. And believing that things are not the way they should be only serves to keep you disappointed, angry, and fearful. Divine order is visible, but it is only visible through the perspective of love. Just as the true purpose of things can only be known by the light of your soul. Your world doesn't need saving. It just needs to be loved. And tonight, my friends, I can't necessarily take much credit, because all I've done is read the books and read the cards for what they say of the beautiful information by their creators. But I very much do thank you so much for being a part of this live tonight and being here to witness the messages. One thing I can say is that throughout this transition that we are going through and that we are witnessing on a grand scale worldwide, things are definitely changing. There's definitely a metamorphosis, and there is definitely a rebirth happening as we speak. Although it may feel chaotic and uncertain, know that what we are witnessing is only the beginning. It is far from any particular ending that is being put into our fear-based thoughts. Release the fear. And as long as you are in alignment with your energetic frequency and your own wisdom and ascension, you really have nothing to worry about. Be aware of your surroundings. Utilize the gifts that have been bestowed upon you. And know that all will prevail in its divining. I would like to say thank you again for joining me today. Please be good to yourself and good at it. If this has awakened you or brought you to some sort of enlightenment and you'd like to donate to the channel, you can check out the description box for further information on how to do that. If you'd like your own personal reading, you can do so through the chat, through the description box. All the information is below. And until the next video, please be well and stand in your power and know that the best is yet to come. Have a good evening, and thank you for being here.